Definitely wasn't expecting that production style. He's like for real rapping on this beat.
I do it for the love first, peep the intentions, man. I spit game, but you never learn no lessons, man.
Goddamn, we back at it. Eminem is back at it for a track, which is his leading single for an upcoming album that we don't know have an official title of, but it could potentially be his last studio album. It remains to be seen if that's going to be true, as the future doesn't know what's going to happen. You can say it's his last album and then release the album a couple years later. You know how that goes with artists when they say they retire and they're not going to officially retire. But the track is called Houdini. He's been teasing over social media the last couple of weeks now that it could potentially be his last track. Not his last track, last album for Eminem, potentially called The Death of Slim Shady or some shape or form, that is loosely the title of it. And it seems so like Eminem might be teasing that for this to be his last album. And I've been saying for the past like 4 or 5 years or so, probably since the music we heard about, I've been saying that Eminem need to come out with one last final album, especially with Dr. Dre. So I'm hoping there's gonna have some Dr. Dre beats on this album. This album will potentially come out. I don't know who produced this track yet, probably coming down below. But if it's not just Dr. Dre, if it's like an Alchemist or like a Hit Boy, like it just get a whole bunch of collective, solid, legendary producers. DJ Premier, if they get them all on there, like so it would be like Dr. Dre, the Alchemist, DJ Premier, Hit Boy, a bunch of other legendary producers produced for Eminem. They're absolutely solid, but particularly if it's just a small amount, like 2 or 3 max. But specifically, Eminem and Dr. Dre album, specifically, I've been saying that for the last couple of years. They make like an 8 to 10 track album. I think that'd be absolutely solid. But it was like a couple tracks with the Alchemist, a couple tracks with Hit Boy, a couple tracks with DJ Premier, I wouldn't be upset about it. I think that if Eminem just collabs with, does like a Nas and just collabs with a few artists, a few producers, and just absolutely snapping on the beats, I think that'd be absolutely insane. But it remains to be seen how that album's gonna come out, how that's gonna shape or form. This is the leading single, so I guess it's gonna be the precursor of what we get for the other leading singles potentially into the album. So all that being said, Eminem with the potential of his last leading single for his last upcoming album, quote unquote, The Death of Slim Shady, Houdini. Let's hop into it.
Hey, it's Paul. I was listening to the album.
Paul Rosenberg.
Good fucking luck. You're on your own.
Definitely wasn't expecting that production style intro to come out. Obviously, Paul Rosenberg's been entirely for Eminem's career for the last like 25, 30 years at this point. Yeah, coming up on 30 years. And then obviously Slim Shady, like I mentioned, supposed to be Death of Slim Shady is potentially the album, the title of the album name. But this production style is definitely something I wasn't expecting. Let's continue on.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
He's like for real rapping on this beat. It's like it's gotta be a beat switch. It ain't no way he's gonna rap on this beat for the next three minutes and some change. There's gotta be a beat switch somewhere. Ain't no way. Just ain't no way he's rapping this entire beat. Ain't no way. Just ain't no way. Shout out to Orleans.
So when I started this verse, it did start off lighthearted at first, but it feels like I'm targeted. Mind-boggling how my profit is skyrocketed. Look what I bought when you debate who the best, but I saw white chalk and when I step up to that mic, cock it. Oh my God, attention, get down again. Sometimes I wonder what the old me say.
Yeah, no, what the melodic?
What's my name? What's my name?
Man, that's a throwback. Most Eminem lyrics ever. Eminem, Houdini, definitely very, very interesting. The production style is very interesting, like I say, right out the gate. But obviously, the production style had elements of the original Slim Shady production track. The original track, Slim Shady production is very similar to what it was. But it's very interesting, kind of try to revitalize that back down into 2024. I can see it why he chose to rap with a production like that, but just very interesting to carry that on into 2024. I just doesn't think it fits too well. But I guess you could kind of say like, okay, it does fit so well because that's what the original track kind of sounded like. So it's kind of conflicted in that aspect for myself. But the lyricism obviously has all the context because the original Slim Shady came out 20 odd years ago at this point now. All of his lyricism kind of went through the course of his career over the last 25, 30 years or so. So it kind of had. I like the content. The content of this song is very solid. It's just the production style just not hitting for me that much. I don't know if y'all can relate to that or not. Just the content of the song is solid, very solid. Eminem didn't go off like a weird Eminem bag that he's been doing the last like 5, 6, 7 years or so. But yeah, just the production I just wasn't feeling that much. But obviously the production kind of similar to the original Slim Shady, but I don't know, it just doesn't fit so well in 2024. Kind of confliction. Hopefully y'all understand what I'm saying, but very interesting indeed how this is going to transpire on the interwebs and how people receive it. It's going to be interesting to see the next singles are going to sound for this upcoming album, the quote-unquote Death of Slim Shady, and then if this potentially is the last album from Eminem, it's definitely going to be interesting indeed. Like I said, I'm hoping and praying it's going to be some Dr. Dre production, some Alchemist production, some DJ Premier, and some other legendary producers that's been doing it for several decades now, because I think if you get some legendary producers on the album, I think the album will turn out very well, no matter how much Eminem could go off the Eminem back, as he's been doing the last couple of years. I think we all can agree now. There's some moments we like, Eminem, you're doing too much, homie, and production is not helping you here. But if you get some legendary producers on the album, I think it'd be a solid closeout for Eminem. So comment down below what you think about the track Houdini. It's definitely very interesting to me. Indeed, like I said, the content is solid, just the production, I just wasn't feeling that much, but it was okay. It was okay in my book. So, if I enjoyed this video, I got more content like this always coming soon, so please subscribe. It's like what, the 5th video now in the hotel room? 5th video? Yeah, this is the 5th video I've ever done in the hotel room. Crazy how much videos I'm doing in hotel rooms. I never thought I would do this many hotel videos this year. Eminem, Houdini, is going to be very interesting to see what the next single is going to sound like, what the album will sound out, where eventually it comes. But till then, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.